Welcome back, everyone. I can't believe it's already episode 5 of Ashes to Empire. Today's gonna be less of an edited video and more of just kind of a quick run through of what you should be doing at this level, at like level 20 to 40 or 30, just around there. We're gonna be talking and going through Samurai Invasion. I just unlocked Ice, so we're going to be talking about that castle as well. So let's get right into it. Alright, everyone. Welcome back. As you can see, Samurai Invasion is here. I've already gotten all the rewards, but I will quickly show you guys how I have everything set up, how I attack samurais. So I think my battle reports are still here. If you guys want to look, I think this is the first one. I didn't have any good troops, so I just attacked with the troops that I had. I sent some elite guards. What did I do here? I'd sent macemen just with chests so that I could get extra samurai tokens. So as you can see, my main attack was on the flanks, like this side. I sent some of these crossbowmen and elite guards, and we had high losses, but we still won. And the idea of this was to get enough samurai tokens and points where if you go to the rewards, oh, these are alliance rewards, sorry, that we could get the troops from the rewards. Like, I just had to get 65 points. We got 400 points in the first one, so I got all of these troops to attack with afterwards. So if we jump over to our main, which, by the way, this castle looks awesome. If you guys haven't seen that episode, check it out. It was in the last one, or the last two technically. So let's say we attack the samurai target. What I like to do is I like to spy it, get a full 100% espionage report. You don't even need to look at it. I have a preset for chests. To do that, if you guys don't know, so let's say we don't have a preset, you select one wave. A wave is one row, and we go down to what we want our preset to be. So in my case, I want my preset to be just samurai chests. Then you go here to save selection, and then it saves at preset 1. You can change it like Sammy chest pre, or just Sammy chests, right? And then select all waves, and then if you press apply preset to selected waves, it'll apply it to all of them. Now it has an exclamation point here because I don't have enough tools, which is fine. I was gonna delete the first row anyway, but that's just so you guys can see how that works. Now I don't send any attackers in the courtyard slot just because Samurai Invasion's easy. You can have a preset where you have event tools only selected, and then it'll autofill those shields and folding ladders and whatever it thinks you need. The other thing to mention is that these also give you a samurai token boost, so just keep that in mind. But that way it's just a couple clicks, so I'll show you guys what this looks like at full speed in a second. I'm gonna grab, and if you guys haven't, you can buy the samurai tools from the Master Blacksmith. You buy the shields here, the castle gate ones here, and you can buy folding ladders here. I haven't bought any, but I'm just gonna buy some more chests. So let me show you what this looks like once you have it down. It's literally just fill, delete, paste, or fill waves, and it's that easy. You send your attack. If you want, you can do it again because the espionage report is still there. just do apply preset, delete, and like I said, I'm running out of chests, so I have to manually fill this, but then we just press fill waves. Oh, I ran out of chests here too. Okay, let's do this again. Do that. I guess I have some of those. Fill. And send off. Just like that. And that's just the basics of it. I've already used most of my tools, but you guys should be able to get the gist of it. So, as you guys see, I'm level 30. The Samurai Invasion has seriously boosted the amount of resources I get, and I bought a bunch of time skips that I've actually used quite a bit of. I'm down to 27 30-minute skips left. And I don't think I can buy any more because I only have 69. I mean, I could buy 10 more 30-minute skips. So we'll see if we get to that. But what I really want to get to today is ice. And as you can see, I moved my recruiting decoration to ice. And the reason is we can feed more troops here than anywhere else at the moment. So I want to recruit as many as I can. And I want to hit barbarian towers. Now barbarian towers, as you can see in this, you lose about 35 troops, but you get 4,000 coins. And if we look at when we recruit, if we recruit a full stack of 80 crossbowmen, and macemen are even cheaper, they're only 3,800 coins or something. Which means while we're only losing 30, we can recruit over 80. So we're going positive in that manner. Plus, barbarian towers tend to give rubies, and a lot more rubies than robber baron towers, for example. So how I've been attacking those, and actually I think, let me look at them really quick. I think there's something we can do to make it even better. We're losing 8 and 7 per flank and then 20 here. I think if we go to the armorer and we buy ladders. Okay, I don't want to use all my coins. Let's buy like 100. If we do that and attack a barbarian tower, I believe a general preset that you can have is 7 ladders, and then it's up to you guys. Either you can do all macemen or all crossbowmen. It doesn't really matter. And again, if you want, you can save this as like barb tower or something. I don't know. Just remember that it does override it unless you buy extra presets, which you can do. I just tend not to because it costs 2,000 rubies. So we'll send it like that. At the moment, I'm just sending with coins because I only have 180 feathers. And as we all know, those disappear really fast. So I'm going to send a couple hits. Just do that. And we'll fill it in with some other troops. Attack. Boom. It's always a good idea to keep sending hits, even if they're further away. Don't just hit the same 3 over and over again. And the reason for that is there's going to be times where you guys want to go and hit a bunch of them to get rubies or resources or whatever it is. And you're just going to have a bunch of low-level ones instead of a bunch of high-level ones, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, as you guys can see, Samurai Camp gives tons of resources and coins. We only lost 19. We lost 22. Same thing here. Really good coins. And 400 samurai tokens, which at this level doesn't matter as much. but it's still good to know. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is resource villages. Now, I don't have any wood or stone villages, but as soon as you unlock ice, your goal is going to be getting 5 food villages. As you can see, I have 5 out of 5. 5 is the most you can have in ice. I think in both sand and fire it goes up to 10, but sand might be 5. I can't remember for sure. But each village boosts your food production, which is why we're able to feed way more soldiers here than in our main castle with only level 2 farmhouses. Our main castle has level 7 farmhouses, and, well, actually, maybe it does feed more at the moment, 1,000. But it's nearly the same. And once we get these up to level 7, it'll be more. Not sure why it's a bug, it's really annoying. Also, this is kind of funny. This event came back around, and I thought to myself, you know, it would be really funny if we go for the 120,000 one. And then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. We already got the castle look item. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna focus on just growing the account. But it is kind of funny that it came back right away. If you guys are new to attacking resource villages, let's just find an empty one really quick, and I'll explain what I did. It's super easy. Here's one. Okay, so for example, I can't. Okay, we'll just pretend that this is the food village. All I did was send 2 waves of macemen or crossbowmen or both on both flanks. I didn't send them in the middle, I just sent them here and here. And then once they landed, you go to your castle, or you click on your castle, you press station, and then you click on each one and you bring home all of your troops except for one. That way, because usually people don't attack resource villages. If there's a war, sometimes they will, but you want your troops at home because you'll be feeding them regardless of whether or not they're at the resource village or not, and you're never going to use them from the resource village. But you do have to leave one there or you will lose the resource village, if that makes sense. Besides that, as you guys can see, the wall has been upgraded to level 3. I'm working on upgrading my towers right now. Actually, I think the flour mill may be a good route to go. How many time skips? I have like 20 something. Okay, we're just gonna do it. I have 27. Boop. And then we have 7 minutes. I'm just gonna use another 30. So, yep, that's how we are on the progression of the account. I hope you guys learned something if you're lower level like me. It's so important to keep working on your outer castles, is what we call it. If it's not the Green Kingdom, if it's like ice, sand, or fire, you got to work on those castles too. It's going to help your account grow a lot. And this is about the kind of report you'll get when attacking barbarian towers. And my commander is nothing special. It just has 20 combat strength for ranged unit, and that's pretty much it. So this is something anyone can do. I think we'll just start an upgrade on. Do we have enough for that? Oh, we're a little bit short. Is this a level 1? No, it's level 2. We'll just start an upgrade on a farmhouse. Why not? I hope you guys learned something. If this helped you, let me know. Like I always say, I always read the comments. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.